Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and loving the fact that baseball is back. So we have some mega boxes finally to open, as I teased in the last video. If you watched me absolutely just throw more money away by opening some more junk hangers. Kidding, of course, it was a blast, but still didn't get my James Woods. Really didn't get anything all that great from him, but do appreciate each and every one of you that did watch that. But we are going to dive into some monster boxes. And originally, the reason I didn't want to bring these to the channel was the fact that they don't really give you anything different, right? So you can chase a couple different things that you only get out of megas, but they're not guaranteed, which I thought was a little bit annoying, to be honest, for the premium, right? So first thing you'll notice is the look for exclusive 1990 Topps Foilboard inserts, which if they were in every box, I would have absolutely bought as many of these as possible because I love the 1990 inserts. You also have the rare and exclusive Megastar inserts. You have to chase those as well. 224 cards, so you get a ton in here. And then this is just the regular inserts. That's basically what they mentioned on the back. So that's really it. That's all you're looking for in these. You know, if you don't hit those, then they're essentially just giant boxes of base cards. You know, basically stuff that you could have gotten from anything else, just about blasters, hangers, etc. You know, at least the hangers give you the Diamante stuff. The blasters gave you the spring parallels or whatever. So let's go ahead and open both of these, get all the packs out, because this is going to be a lengthy one. But we'll try to get through it nice and economically. But thought it would also be a fun way to kind of kick off the season. Loving that baseball's finally back. And let's dive in. Fingers crossed we get ourselves a James Wood. Maybe 2 or 3. So that's really, really what I'm looking for here. Okay, got Noel, Abbott, there's Skeens, Norby, Nacho, a couple nice rookies there to kick things off. Hunter Green, and listen, I'm not going to even be angry if I end up getting the card in the first, first box, whatever. Shota, there's Zerby Matthews, nice rookie speckle, PCA, Future Star, and there. You know, you want to give them to me in the first couple of packs. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm absolutely cool with that, as I just knocked absolutely everything off my desk here. But we'll keep her right on moving. Andrew Bogarts, Shunk, Maeda, there's Bliss, Naylor, Cal Raleigh on the greatest hits. Like that insert. Kobe Mayo, Stars of MLB. Spencer Steer, Brandon Marsh. Desk is a little bit small, so unfortunately things like this will happen. Giancarlo Stanton, Kyle Harrison. Tell you, it's just so funny. Some of these guys I have more than half a dozen copies of, but I'm still chasing James Wood. Martinez, John Gray. Which, that's why as I was saying previously, it really leads me to believe that maybe they printed less of them, but I don't know. Ooh, we're gonna get a numbered card. Dylan Cruz would have been good if it was him. Oh, it's Kobe Mayo. Look at that. That's a nice hit right there. 1938 of 2025. Keep track of the amount of numbered hits we get here. I mean, it's pretty darn close to what you get in a hobby box. Maybe it's even more. I forget exactly. And pretty economical. You can pick these up for about 50 bucks. As I said previously, they are going for a premium still online. You can still find them on eBay and things like that for 70 bucks, which is pretty crazy. Because again, if you're not hitting one of those cards, and it's also, if it's not like a great player, There's just, I don't see the point, but I don't know. I'm basically likening it to or contributing it to the effect of the Pokemon effect. You know, all these crazy people going nuts for Pokemon, fighting each other and stuff. I mean, they at least produce interesting content. I will say I've watched a number of the videos on Instagram and other places, just grown adults just throwing elbows to grab boxes of Pokemon from Costco, Target, wherever. Vlad Jr. Another thing that I'm curious about, let me know in the comments down below. With as much Topps as I open over the years, I haven't pulled a single Stars of MLB numbered card. I know they exist, but I've never pulled one. So let me know in the comments if that's something you've pulled, and you know, do you open a ton of stuff? Do you think you just got lucky? I'd be curious to know. Robin Yount, Corey Seager, Shea Whitcomb, Eloy Jimenez. Doing this pretty economically. We're over halfway into the first monster box. Jung Ho Lee. Getting to be too many already. Stars, got a Joe Adell, purple, to 250. So there we go. Second numbered card. Fortunately, Joe Adell, not exactly the name you're after. But he's one of those guys that I think every year people are kind of hoping he has that breakout year. And he just kind of hasn't gotten it yet. Del Castillo. Greatest hits, Juan Soto. And Lindor. Edson Lodolo. Royce Lewis. Vladdy Jr. Garcia. Raggins. And Lau, Braves, Riley. Got Max Schumann on the rainbow. You get a fair amount, there's Ben Rice. You get a fair amount of parallels. Non-numbered and numbered, I guess. And non-numbered, I've gotten 2 so far. Be interesting to see if that holds true for the second box. Lourdes Gurriel, Langoliers. Dodgers, River Ryan. Acuna, Andres Jimenez, and Hassan Kim. 4 packs to go. First monster box. You know, it's funny. I was even at another hobby shop, one that I don't usually go to in the area, and they had monster boxes on their back shelf, you know, typically where you have hobby boxes and stuff like that. And they were also charging $75. So I was like, man, crazy. For a product that just doesn't guarantee anything. Again, I'm perfectly content with this first box, getting the Kobe Mayo gold. That's awesome. And hopefully he'll be a guy that, there's Chase Young. Hopefully he'll be a guy that ends up helping the club out this year. Oop. Taylor Ward. Call to the Hall. Tony Gwynn. The best hitters of all time. Cronenworth and Brooks Baldwin. 2 packs. Okay. 2 packs to go. Still no James Wood. Juan Arenado. Trey Sweeney. Aaron Judge. Lindor, DJ Hers. Last pack. See if we can get a little last pack magic for this monster box. Monster Box, Mega Box. I forget what they're calling them this year, but we all know the lingo doesn't really matter. It's all the same. Machado incoming, Vaughn, Judge, Reese Hines, Wade Boggs, Ellie, Paredes, and Volpe. So no, still no James Wood. Crazy. 200 and, what is it, 220? Something like that? 224 cards. No James Wood. So let's get these out of here. Can leave the inserts, that doesn't matter. So we got 2 numbered and 3 non-numbered. Best of which definitely being the Mayo. So 2 numbered, 3 non-numbered. Apologies for bumping the camera. Let's put those off to the side and we'll see if this box is anywhere near that or better, or at this point, if you have a James Wood, that's it. That's all. I will give you the victory if you give me a James Wood. If anybody out there wants to trade me a James Wood at this point, or just frickin' send it to me because you have that many. And I'm sitting over here with none. Couple cards turned around here. Bobby Witt, Ramirez, Royce Lewis. Not numbered, but some sort of seafoam green speckle parallel. So 2 parallels in that box. We're not already well on their way to catching the first monster. Tavares, Sale, Henderson, Ryan, Varsho, Glass now. It's a nice Devers. Cunha, we got Wheeler and Mena. Do have the super boxes still to come. We'll be doing a review of those bad boys. Y'all know those are one of my favorite things to open. Maybe that's where all of the James Wood is hanging out. Becoming so laughable. Juan Soto, Will Brennan, Dylan Cease. Francisco Alvarez. Mackenzie Gore, Cody Bellinger, McCarthy, Smith, Mason Wynn, Grant McCrae, Benintendi, Nacho, there we go, on the 1990. Chapman, incredible defensive, what am I doing here? Defensive third baseman. One of, if not the best. Marcus Stroman. Jacob Wilson. Seems to be a good rookie as well. Fermin. Sanchez. That's a rookie. Amador. Rocchio. Judge. Strada and Phillips. Carlos Rodriguez, Jake Rogers, Patrick Bailey, there's River Ryan, Matthews, Cassis, De La Cruz, Tyler Locklear, Call to the Hall, Clemente, and Ellie. Also none, oh jeez, what am I doing? Also none of the 1990 Foilboards or the Megastars inserts as of yet. Once again, I will trade those for James Wood. Yes! There it is! James Wood! Finally! I apologize for getting so excited over a base card, but James Wood is finally here. Oh, Jesus. That's just Otto Lopez, non-numbered, and Senzo. So, all right, let's put him off to the side, but, oh, man. And finally, I can build myself an entire set. That's what we were waiting on, folks, and we nailed it. Once again, apologize if things got a little loud there. I didn't mean to blow you up like that. Mayo, Brown, Gordon. As for voices, I do random voices sometimes as well, so if it's, I apologize. Sometimes just like to rub a little funk on whatever it is I'm saying. Keith, Chapman, there's a regular Mayo, Goldschmidt, greatest hits, Jordan. Can finally rest easy. Got myself the James Wood. I'd say this box overall, though, has been pretty close-ish. I mean, we haven't had any Jacob Wilson. There you go. That's a nice rainbow to get. Ben Rice. Haven't had anything numbered yet. I mean, we had 2 numbered in the first. 1 gold and 1 purple. But the number of parallels is pretty comparable, at least. Trout, Witt. There's a Brooks Lee. There's a Acuna, Seager, Amador, Correa, Kim, and Blaylock. 4 to go. Might actually be able to get you out of here right around 20 minutes. Maybe a couple more, maybe a minute or 2 after, depending on sign-off, which sometimes I can get a little long with. Berger, Vladdy Jr., Cronenworth. 3 to go now. 3 to go. Janny Well, Olson, Webb, Carter, Future Stars, O'Hearn, Larnach, Festa, Arenado, Seager, Baldwin, Doyle. 2 to go. Will there be any more parallels in this guy? Noel, Soler, Antio, Dubon. There's James Wood, Stars of MLB. Take it. DJ Hers. Last pack. Don't need any last pack luck because the journey has finally ended to get myself a James Wood. Paul Skeens, Connor Norby, Gentry, Bush, Altuve, Devers, Paredes, and Volpe. So nothing numbered in the second one, but 4 parallels. So 4 parallels versus 5 in the first one, 2 of which were numbered. So the first one definitely a bit better. But at the end of the day, you know, I mean, probably better than a hobby box in terms of parallels even. I mean, it's and you get a heck of a number of cards if you're a set builder. So, oh, there's my James Wood there. But finally, the quest is over. So, I mean, listen, I'd recommend them if you can get them for standard price. Don't overpay. They're definitely not worth it. But yeah, that's where we'll sit with that one. Next up, the super boxes, everybody. So stay tuned if you're interested in those. We'll have those for you probably in the next video. But with that said, guys, I'm going to get you on out of here. If you can head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there if you like openings and baseball and sports openings and pickups and etc., etc. We put out videos every Monday and Friday, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. And the last thing I want to say is just thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are tremendous, from the views to the comments to the stories to, you know, just being such an awesome community. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. But with that said, I'm going to get you on out of here. We'll wrap it up. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.